64 feet of hardwood, 32 minutes to survive, and 1 shot at a state title. All season long, they fought for this moment, diving on the floor, grinding in the paint, earning every single possession. And now the stage belongs to the fearless, the clutch, the ones who refuse to blink. Welcome to the 4A State Basketball Tournament, where pressure makes diamonds and champions are crowned. This broadcast is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, by Arkansas Tech University, by Tyson Foods, by Metcalf Trucking Company, by Premier Facilities Group, and by United Welding Institute. Live from Morrilton High School, this is the 4A State Tournament on the Arkansas Sports Network. Every game, every highlight, every championship moment, right here on ASN.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody back in here to Morrilton for the 4A State semifinal round 2 of the first session. We've got the Little Rock Hall Warriors taking on the Shiloh Christian Saints. It's going to be a good one. Jerome Miller, I'm going to bring you play-by-play on this one. I got Carson Ward joining me on color. Kaylee Meredith working camera for us today, and Aaron Powers producing for us. Carson, we've seen these teams. We've seen both of them twice already. They're both really good. Tell me your early thoughts on this matchup.
Well, for Shiloh, you've got Duke Bowman, the Duke of Springdale, as I like to call him. He is a difference maker, an impact player, all-time leading scorer in the history of the Shiloh Christian Saints basketball program. And he's going to bring the energy, he's going to bring the scoring, he's going to bring everything you need in a star player. And then on the other side, for Little Rock Hall, you have a lot of size that I'm not sure if Shiloh's going to keep up with, and that's not been a problem for Shiloh in this tournament so far, but Little Rock Hall is just totally different. Yankee down low, and then you've got Hill on the perimeter as well. He's a guy that's going to be a big-time scorer for them, and then you have Moore playing that guard position. He can shoot the lights out too. A little bit undersized, but he's compared to the rest of their roster, but he is an absolute ball player.
He's a commitment to UALR. If I remember correctly, Michael Moore, he had, I think, 24 in their opening round game. Landon Hill had 30 in that game. Now, the next game, they didn't use Hill as much offensively. He barely scored late in the game. But they are very good. They've got lots of weapons. Jace Sullivan, a guy that was one of our, I think he was our D3 Auto Sales player of the game in their win yesterday. Just got a lot of talent, 1 through 5, and then going to the bench as well. Shiloh is a team that has just been a lot of fun to watch. Bowman's a guy. Ryan Davis is kind of that stretch forward top that can really, he's tall, but he can handle the rock, do a lot of things. Say move it around, get Joby Butler going a little bit. He's a guy that can beat you one-on-one, do a lot of things in the mid-range game and drive him to the basket. He likes to knife in. It's a great matchup. I think we're in for a great one, Carson.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And Davis is a guy that they're going to need to come up big defensively for Shiloh. With all the size that Little Rock Hall presents, we'll see if anybody can match up with Yankee down low and his size. It's a really, really fun one.
So they got Jay Sullivan back in number 14 again, back in the white uniform. That was different on day 1. So get that right in our rosters here. Angel Ramirez at number 22. So you got Yankee, Sullivan, number 12. That is Landon Hill out there. Who else we got? Looks like number 4, Michael Moore. Number 3 is in the backcourt. And I actually don't have a 4 for them.
That's Morrison, I think. And so he's switched numbers just like Sullivan did the other night.
So Hall with the ball first. Looking over this defense. Get it up top to Sullivan. Sullivan.
I think four is Ashton Morrison.
Okay, we have him as 13. All right, so Morrison. And there's a stop on the first possession. Here comes Shiloh Christian into the front court. That's Ryan Davis. He's going to get it over to Joby Butler. Now up top. Looking over this defense. Coming downhill is Humphrey. He loses control. Sullivan has it. There's a fight for it. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to favor Shiloh Christian.
Sullivan is a glue guy for them. He's a guy that does a lot of stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. He transferred in from Greenbrier, I believe, and he's been a big-time player for them ever since.
We'll get it to Butler.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to get bumped. They'll say he's out of bounds, so back over to Little Rock Hall. Micah Moore brings it up. Now Hill has the ball back over to Moore. His three is good. Micah Moore getting started early, and he gets his Warriors on the board first.
That's what he brings to the table, and for Shiloh, you got to find your guys that can match that three ball that Moore's going to present. Butler's one of them, Bowman's one of them. Davis can stretch the floor a little bit. You've got some guys, so no need to worry yet for the Saints.
Henry has it, gives it up to Butler. Butler was trying to hit Sullivan, or actually Davis, and threw it away. So here comes Hall, their second opportunity. Landon Hill going to bring it across the timeline. Micah Moore got a screen, open three. Can't give him that much room from NBA range. This time was Moore. 6-0. So 2 out of their first 4 possessions for Hall were successful, and it came by way of the 3 ball. There's a big block, but we got a foul on the drive. They wasn't goaltending on one side. Let's see what the call is officially.
Yeah, they're not going to give it to him, I don't think, but that's...
They're going to say it was a clean block. He gets 2 shots.
Yeah, Jude Humphrey, he does a lot of really good stuff for Shiloh as well. He's the guy that they put on Detmering in that Fountain Lake game and really shut him down in the second half compared to what he did in the first.
First free throw from the J. Hodge Ford free throw line is good for Jude Humphrey. One more coming. And he'll get that one to fall as well. So on the board are the Saints, 6-2. So far it's been a hot three-point shooting from Micah Moore. He's got the ball now. He'll give it over to Landon Hill. Davis is going to come out and pick up Hill.
Yeah, Hill's more of a driver, whereas Moore is that inside shooter, and that's Sullivan's game right there.
Nice pass inside the top of the post there. Coming out of the lane a little bit was Sullivan with a nice fadeaway. We'll call it an 8-2 early lead. That's a nice find from Davis down low. Couldn't get it to fall. Fight for it. Tipped out. Whose ball is it? They're going to say Little Rock Hall ball. That was a pretty good look that time from Aaron Henry. Could not cash in.
And again, this is a Shiloh team that has not lost since December 5th. They're really in rhythm coming into this game, and so far they've just come out flat offensively about 3 minutes into the quarter.
Moore with the ball in the wing. He's working against number 14, Duke Bowman. Now he gives it off. Sullivan picks his dribble out, kick out, back to Moore. Moore gonna pull up from 3. No good. He gets his own rebound. Back up, blocked. Big block down low. And here comes Shiloh up ahead.
Looked to me like Bowman was the one that got a piece of it there.
Bowman's got the ball. He's working against number 5, Shaw Rockman. Turnaround, it's good. Big bucket from Duke Bowman. He's trying to settle down his Saints. Cuts it to a 4-point game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is on the floor. He's a 3-level scorer for Shiloh Christian and just so dangerous when you give him any kind of space.
Cut off on the baseline. Nice find to Hill. Hill coming downhill. Got that ball. Perfect pass from Rockman. Into the front court are the Saints. Humphrey with the ball. Crossover. Spin move. Fade away. Good. Jude Humphrey with his 4th point. Got 2 at the free throw line in that bucket. We're getting a little ebb and flow to the game now, Carson. 10-6.
Yeah, Shiloh's getting into rhythm offensively. It's a really, really, it's all about rhythm for this offense. And as soon as they find what they're looking for, it's going to be hard to stop them.
Sending a trap at Hill. Hill steps through, gives it over to Sullivan. Now he'll kick it over to Rockman. Rockman puts it on the deck. Kick out in the corner. Moore. He can't leave him open. They got lucky he missed that one. When he gets a good look, it's money most of the time. Here come the Saints. Ryan Davis, I believe, with the ball. He gets blocked. Yonke, strong that time. Just took it away. 6'8". Tristan Yonke, big-time defensive player. He's one of those guys could be a defensive player of the year type guy. We're going to drop it down to him. Little give and go. Came loose to Rockman. Over to Sullivan now. Offensive board and put back by Hill. And he's going to have an and one.
Yeah, Hill just crashing the glass, going to the basket hard, and making the most of his opportunity there.
Tall team. Just got a lot of talent. And so does Shiloh. This is a great matchup. Big time bucket right there for Landon Hill. He can put his team up 7 if he can cash in here at the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. A little token pressure here from Hall. Will they trap out of it? They won't this time. And the Razorbacks get the win in overtime at Columbia, Missouri to go 13-5 in SEC play this year. We got a screen up top. We're going to charge that to Sullivan. That's his first.
Yeah, Sullivan just a little too physical that time. He's a physical ball player, but, man, you just got to be careful.
Loose ball comes away to Jude Humphrey. He still got it with the dribble, working against Hill. Now he'll give it off to number 14, Duke Bowman. Davis hand fighting a little bit with Rockman. Now Bowman trying to work against Sullivan. It's 14 versus 14. They're going to say that was partially blocked. Shiloh fans thought he was too physical, got a piece of the hand. Right into a 3 out of transition from Micah Moore. No good, but it's tipped out by 00 Robert Ewens.
Yeah, it's a tough play there for Bowman. He's so used to being able to create space for himself, and Little Rock Hall just so athletic and unable to get any kind of space there.
Under 2 to play in the first period. Davis coming downhill. Nice bounce pass. Good find from Davis to number 30, Nick Hopper. Shiloh needed that. They'd been a little bit stagnant for a bit. Landon Hill looks back at head coach John Coleman. Now they're getting ready. Got kind of a 4 corners offense at the moment. Gets it in the Rockman. Rockman up top. Sullivan back to Rockman. Rockman overlooking Davis. Kick it out. Sullivan's going to take a 23-footer. No good. Rebound by Bowman, it looks like. And he's going to bring it up. He'll pull up from 3. Big bucket for the Duke of Springdale, as the man Carson Ward likes to say.
Yeah, big-time shot there from Bowman. And that's what they need. They need to find him some open looks, get him into rhythm. You want him to be the focal point of your offense.
Screen and roll. They're going to kick it back out. Sullivan's going to stop. His shot won't fall. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to come away to Sullivan. He'll give it off to Rockman. He's blocked by Davis. Big block from Davis. Shiloh Christian down 2. We're at 40 to play. Pick the dribble up. fed it down low, back into Hopper. That ball's loose off of the leg of Hopper. It's going to be Little Rock call ball. Hall's going to bring in Yonke back in, and number 2 is Zaylin Toombs. They'll give Robert Owens a breather. Someone else must have went out. I don't know who it was. I missed it. Oh, there it is. It's Jay Sullivan. All right, finally going to get an inbounds here. Micah Moore is going to get it from Landon Hill. He's bringing it across the timeline. We're under 30 to play. Shot clock is off in period number 1. Hall with a 2-point lead. Can they extend it? Holding for the last shot. Looks like straight man-to-man defense for Shiloh Christian. They're going to run a trap now. Give it off. Back to Moore. Moore coming downhill. He's cut off. Get it to Hill. Hill sidestep for 3. No good. And that's how we'll end period 1. Little Rock Hall 13, Shiloh Christian 11. But we're in the midst of a 5-0 run for the Saints. It's a 2-point game. We've got a good one, Carson. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more right here on ASN.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
We're back here live. We've got the winning Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks who's punched their ticket up here talking to us for a moment. I've got Mackenzie Stites and Brooklyn Wynn and head coach. Man, what a win. Talk to me, Coach. How was it? How you feeling?
Still shocked. I mean, listen, I'm so proud of our kids. It's been a fun and incredible journey this week. Watching them just to compete on a high level. In this awesome environment here at Morrilton High School, and we played 3 really good teams, and coming as the 4 seed and drawing the 1 seed, upsetting the 1 seed, drawing a really good Heber Springs team that has been playing high-level basketball late in the season, and then just to pull it out today in a tough, gritty 3rd game of the week, it was just all unbelievable. Super happy for our kids and our school.
Yes, sir. Y'all are listening to head coach Heath Neal of the Pea Ridge Blackhawks. Got his team in a state championship game. Girls, how are y'all feeling right now, knowing you're going to the Spa City?
I think we feel pretty good. I say these last couple games.
Keep going.
These last couple games, we've had a lot of team chemistry and working together and trusting each other, and I think that's what brought us here. So.
Yes, ma'am. Mackenzie, what are your thoughts?
I haven't even settled it in yet. Like, it just doesn't feel real.
Right.
But I think our chemistry has been really good. We've been playing as a team, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people calling y'all the Cinderella of the tournament. Kind of a controversial 4 seed, but still a lower seed nonetheless, and just played so well. Huge wins, like Coach Neal was going over there. That game, still going back to that Heber Springs game, was just unbelievable. For them to even send it to overtime and then for it to unravel the way it did at the end, it was just really just, what's the word? Just kind of magic, and I think a lot of teams that win championships, there's a little magic that happens along the way, and y'all definitely had that in that game. But today, just from the start, one thing that we said post-game was I just felt like y'all were kind of ready at the get-go. It took Robinson a little bit of time to adjust, to kind of extend and do what they do, but y'all were just kind of ready right off the bat, had the energy, and I think that's what boded so well for y'all. Got you off to a great start.
Absolutely.
Y'all are going to play the winner of our next game. It's going to be Southside and I'm trying to think.
Pulaski
right now.
Academy.
Yeah, Pulaski Academy. So you're going to have a tall task, whoever makes it.
Absolutely.
But today, just got some time to enjoy this one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to enjoy this, and then we're going to enjoy it some more, and then we're going to get to work on Monday.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Our player of the game, I think, I'm trying to remember. I didn't call play-by-play on that one, so I'm trying to remember it all. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I know Wynn had 5 threes today, and McKenzie just was a dog all day long, had so many good plays. But, we were really also impressed with the play from Ward today. I think she probably ended up close to a double-double.
She was our catalyst. And that's the thing. Like McKenna doesn't get enough credit.
Right.
McKenna was an all-state kid last year that has just been whatever I can do for my team this year. She's had to take a step back in her role offensively because we have such dynamic scorers at all levels.
Right.
And today she said, Coach, what's my role? How am I going to get it done? We said, Coach, McKenna, we need you to go win the rebounding battle. We need you to see inside. And all week in the back half of the year, she's really just found her nick and what she's good at with our group right now.
Right.
And then she dominated the boards. And so super, super utility kid for us that we would not be here without McKenna.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Hudson played huge today. She really made some big plays late, down the stretch, some hustle plays, tipping balls out, got y'all extra possessions. And then Jazzy Dixon kind of took over the role of Ward a little bit late in the game. She had a huge
she got in foul trouble early. We had a good conversation on the bench because I know she was just excited. She came out of the game excited, ready to play, got a little handsy. But once we got her calmed down, Jazzy and McKenzie just play so well off each other, and there's a lot of trust and feel and rapport. And so those two at the top are very dynamic 1-2 combo. And so anytime that one of another get in trouble, they feel off each other. And so it gives us just that stretch forward that's a guard that can score inside. She had some tough physical shots inside that finished. And then obviously she handled the pressure up top and helped facilitate for when McKenzie was getting downhill to get it, either get open or get her shooters open. And so it was a great team effort. Super, super proud of our group this week. Awesome. Super proud for our high school.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great, great experience for these kids.
Well, they're partying up there in Pea Ridge. There was a really good chat
We're going to be partying down in Hot Springs next week.
Yeah.
We're bringing the whole school.
For sure. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming up here and interviewing with us. That's Mackenzie Stites. That's Brooklyn Wynn and head coach Heath Neal.
Thanks for all the coverage you do, not only for our kids, but just all this. Thanks for everything y'all do. Y'all do an outstanding job of just highlighting the good things that high school basketball and high school sports bring. So Arkansas Sports Network, you're first class. We appreciate everything y'all do.
We appreciate those kind words. Yeah. We enjoy it and try to put these kids out in the spotlight.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you all so much.
All right, guys, good luck next week.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank y'all. Here y'all go. Who made that bucket? It's the only bucket we had during that whole time.
That would be Silas.
Okay, so Silas Nance, number 22 for Shiloh, got the bucket, and we're tied up until that bucket just in, which was by, anybody know?
Somebody for a little Rock Hall.
I'll find out. We're going to go to a break. It's 15 for Hall, 13 for Shiloh. We'll be right back.
UWI Welding Supply. Welding isn't just a business. It's a choice. Locally owned and built for welders who demand the best. From fire retardant safety materials to trusted UTP welding rods, we stock what works for you. Whether you're looking for the brands you know or locally designed specialty items, do it at UWI Welding Supply, because every weld matters.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
back here at Morrilton. If you like what you see, you can hashtag us at #ARSportsNet. Buy us a cup of coffee. We'd appreciate it, guys. Y'all been awesome throughout the tournament. Right now, Shiloh has got a 3-on-1 after they broke the press, and Davis was able to feed it down to Jude Humphrey for his second bucket 2-point field goal. He's got 6, counting a couple free throws. It's tied up again, 15 up. Landon Hill giving it off to Rockman. Rockman coming downhill. He's blocked by Davis. They'll say it goes off of Rockman. What a game. It's low scoring. Two teams just going at it. Been a lot of great defense in this one, Carson.
By the way, two teams that are really, over the course of the season, really high-powered offenses. And now we're seeing their defenses step up when it matters most.
Moving it around, coming downhill. Oh, maybe too flashy. Went through the hands. They'll say he stepped on the line. That was Aiden Hagan trying to save it back.
And this is when games can be made here, those middle minutes between the end of the half and start of the third.
Yeah, we're getting in that territory. Rockman, they thought he got away with a travel, the Shiloh fans did. They get it to Sullivan, and he goes to work. Tough bucket for Jay Sullivan. He's got 6 now. Puts his team back up 2. Davis got deep into the paint there. He'll kick it out. Coming downhill is Humphrey. He's blocked. Ball's tipped up. Yonke bats it around into the hands of Rockman. Hill looking to push. Crossover in the lane. Floater gets the row. Athletic play from Landon Hill. 19-15, a little bit of separation. Davis dribble handoff to Humphrey. Now number 22 has it. That's Silas Nance. He's coming downhill, and he's blocked.
Oh, they're going to get a foul.
And foul.
Hall fans upset by it, but Shiloh fans, of course, very pleased. It's been that kind of game, just close, just how these semifinal games go, close and up for grabs. And one call can make or break a game.
So Silas Nance to the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. It's just going to be the. Do we have any free throws while I was in the interview? I don't remember any. So it's just going to be their 3rd or 4th attempts of the day. First one for Humphrey is going to stay down. It's perfect, actually. Humphrey's got 7. Oh, that's Nance, ain't it? I apologize.
Yeah, 22.
I just looked at the wrong line when I wrote it down. So another one for Nance here. He had 3 after that one, trying to make it 4, and he will. So Micah Moore with the ball for the Rock Hall. It's a 2-point game, under 2 to play. He's going to get it off quickly to number 2, Toombs. Now coming downhill is Landon Hill. He's going to bounce it in to Sullivan on the baseline cut. Throws it away, but Hill, too athletic to let it go. He's going to go run it down for his team. 15 on the shot clock as Hill drives in, finishes with the right hand and absorbs the contact. Landon Hill. He had 30 in the first game. Didn't score but maybe 2 or 3 in that second game, and now he's really been active in this one. He's got 9 of their 21. Trying to make it 10 right now at the J. Hodge Ford free throw line, and he will. Second and 1 of the night for Landon.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to key in on if you're Shiloh, and the worry now becomes that if they shut down Bowman, Davis can't get going. I mean, Shiloh's got so many offensive weapons, but Hall has really been able to match it.
Shiloh Christian fakes the dribble handoff. Bowman took a 3. It would not fall. 1 shot on that trip. Moore gets a screen from Yonke. Moore still dribbling. He'll kick it out to Sullivan. Sullivan cut off on the baseline. Good defense from Duke Bowman. Back up top to Moore. And we have a shot clock issue.
Yeah, they never reset the shot clock.
Let's see how much time they put on it. I figure about 18 seconds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They had a minute on the game clock, and then it ran down 2 seconds as well. Not sure what happened there.
This is a big possession right now. You know, Carson, you talked about it a minute ago. These kind of last 2 minutes of the first half, first 2 minutes of the second half are really pivotal in games, and it's a 5-point game for Hall. If they score on this possession, it's really going to make it tough here for Shiloh. They don't want to get much separation with a team this athletic and this skilled.
They're going to put 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Ooh, I don't know if it was, seems like it didn't take that, like they hadn't had the ball that long, but.
Yeah, I thought there was about 18 on the shot clock when they got it. 17, 18 seconds, I thought.
And they're not moving the game clock.
So Moore looking for help. Gets it off to Sullivan. He's going to take one with 2 on the clock. Off the bank, no good. Davis with the ball. Hall fans not happy with how that happened. So Shiloh with a chance here. Good possession after that stop, and they're going to get a foul on a reach-in on Yonke.
Shiloh's starting to take advantage of Little Rock Hall's physicality, and it's starting to pay dividends because Shiloh is such a good free throw shooting team.
That's a second foul charge to Tristan Yonke. Third team foul. It's 22-17, 37.6 to go in the first. The first free throw will not fall for Ryan Davis.
Classic announcers jinx. Talk about how good they are shooting free throws, and then he misses the first one.
Did you talk about it? Yeah, they were 4 of 4 before that one.
Yep.
And he makes the second one. I heard you talking about they're taking advantage of the physicalness. I guess you continued on as I was looking at some stats there, getting themselves to the line. So Micah Moore has the ball. They're looking to hold here. Shot clock and game clock is about a 2-second second half difference. He's got Silas Nance out on him. Got it down to 10 on the shot clock. 8 now. They start to go. Oh, Nance tipped it out. That was good defense from Silas. And that's going to be a turnover. And 7.2. Now Shiloh's going to get the last look at the basket. Duke Bowman going to inbound. He'll get it into Davis. Davis gets it in with 7. Comes across the timeline at 4. Crossover, gets a screen. Got to go to town. 1. Ball knocked loose.
Great defensive play by Hall to end the half there.
Yes, sir. That's how we'll end the half. 22-18. We're going to have a Colton Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton halftime show. Give us a few moments. We'll tally up some stats, and we'll come back and break this first half down.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps, Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
All right, we're back on the Colton Steakhouse and Grill halftime show. If you're in town, stop by the Colton Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton. They have been amazing sponsors here for this 4A state tournament presented by the AAA and Centennial Bank right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. They have been fantastic with us. We appreciate them so much. Let's break down the stats individually real quick. 10 points for Landon Hill leading the way. He's the highest scorer in the game for either team. 6 apiece for Jay Sullivan and Micah Moore. Opposites of each other. Sullivan done it from inside the three-point line. He's got 3 two-point field goals. Micah Moore hit 2 big threes in the first period for his 6. Over for Shiloh, 5 tonight for Duke Bowman. 6, Jude Humphrey coming in first. 4 for Silas Nance. 2 for Nick Hopper and 1 for Ryan Davis. Let's pull up our United Welding Institute 3-point stats. Carson, I'll let you read those off.
Shiloh Christian 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Hall 2 for 2. 6 of 12 on field goals for the Saints, and for the Warriors 9 of 17. And beyond the arc, the 3 ball, 1 for Shiloh Christian and 2 for Little Rock Hall. And leaves us with a score of 18-22 in favor of the Warriors.
That is correct. I think that's supposed to be 6 of 14 for Shiloh, not 6 of 12, but that's okay. But other than that, perfect on there. Yeah, it's been a tough night offensively for both teams. Both teams really they know how big this game is. They know that, you know, how big of a balance it means, you know, to get on to the state championship. We're seeing these athletes from both sides just really bring the defense. It's been tough sledding to find points. Teams aren't shooting particularly bad, but the defense has just been that good. It's been really fun to watch how these teams are kind of trying to go at each other. Carson, what's impressed you the most about this Shiloh team, even though they're down 4?
Well, they're able to hold their own on defense, and we thought the size has been a problem for their offense, but defensively, both teams have come out really strong. Shiloh has not been too intimidated by what Little Rock Hall brings to the table. It's been a battle. I mean, it's so physical for both sides, and then looking at Little Rock Hall, they've been able to shut down Bowman fairly well after the big game that he had against Fountain Lake, and you know, like we talked about, all-time leading scorer in Saints history, and so he's a guy they had to key in on. Davis hasn't had a monster game either, and it's been a totally different ball game without those two being big-time impact players. And good news though for Shiloh is that Humphrey has stepped up his game when they needed him to, and you know, I think they've got to get some open looks from 3. From Butler and from Bowman. Davis can stretch the floor a little bit too. There's a lot of really good things that they could do and really get back in this ball game.
I agree. Yeah, Joby Butler hasn't scored yet. He's a guy they got to get going, I think. He's a guy that can go get his own shot at times. He's really good at knifing through the zone or the man defense and getting himself to the cup. They need him to have some points and get some things going. They've done a good job on Bowman. They've done a good job on Humphrey overall. Well, Davis, I was trying to say. Overall, those guys definitely going to have to find some. They're going to have to get going a little bit more. Bowman does have 1-3. I think he's a guy they want to get some screens going and see if they can get him several more opportunities in this second half. But Hall's done a good job trying to shut that down. Over for Little Rock Hall, it's been fun to see them kind of move around and get some open threes for more early, and then Hill just kind of took over at times. He's really drove the ball well, got himself a couple and ones, got himself to the basket. He's got 10. Sullivan does his thing. You know, we call him a glue guy. He's always getting rebounds, diving on the court for loose balls. But he's gotten some good buckets. They've brought him off the baseline a few times for some cuts, got him posted up. It just really a good offense overall. This is a really great battle. It's going to be fun to see how these teams continue to dissect each other and how it kind of shapes up as we get into the second half.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, that's it for our Colton Steakhouse and Grill halftime show. 22-18, Little Rock Hall with the 4-point lead. We've got a good one brewing here. We'll be back for second half action right after this. Back. Shiloh just got the ball. Joby Butler kicks it into the corner. There's a three from Silas Nance, and that's a big one.
Davis.
Oh, I thought it was 22.
35.
My bad. Ryan Davis with a big bucket.
That's what I talked about. He can stretch the floor. He's one of the taller players on this roster, but he can really stretch the floor for Shiloh, and he's the guy that can rise up over these taller defenders.
Butler has the ball on the wing. Gives it back to Davis. Davis being defended pretty tightly. They move it around into the corner now. Back-to-back threes, and that one was Jude Humphrey. Just like that, Shiloh Christian with a 6-0 start to the second half has a 2-point lead. Micah Moore trying to post up Sullivan, looking at that entry. Now he's going to drive, clears a little space. His little jumper won't fall. Davis with the rebound into the front court.
Shiloh's come out really strong here and start the second half.
Good help defense from Yonke. Knocks it loose. Over to Sullivan.
Shiloh people are going to start telling me to shut my mouth because every time I say something good about him, it seems like something bad happens.
Oh, yeah. There's a pull-up. It was no good, but Yonke with a big rebound. It's no good. The original shooter, Landon Hill, he came flying in and got the ball, and he's got it back. Getting a screen from Sullivan. Hill for three, won't fall. Boy, big battle down low between Yonke and trying to see the number, but meanwhile, number 14, Jay Sullivan got it up ahead, and he gets a bucket. And we've got a timeout from head coach John Coleman. It's a 4-point lead and a big swing of events here at Morrilton. Let's take a quick break with them. Right now, Shiloh riding a navy blue and gold wave.
University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
Duke Bowman got those last 2. He's got 7. His team's up 4. There's a kick out in the corner. Pick the dribble up. Coming down here is Rockman. Ooh, acrobatic shot for Shaw Rockman. 2-point game, 26-24. Up top, Bowman with the ball. We're going to get Sullivan. We're going to give Sullivan a foul. Second on Jay Sullivan.
Seems like a lot of what can go wrong has gone wrong for Hall up until that last bucket they got to really break that streak, that little run that Shiloh was going on, an 8-0 run.
I agree. Butler has the ball. They're moving it around. Now, number 23, Jude Humphrey, comes up top, gives it off. Back into Bowman's hand. Bowman getting doubled, gives it off. Behind the back by Humphrey. It's taken away. Trying to get it back is Butler. He's got it. Butler cut off on the baseline. Gets it back up top. Duke Bowman. He got the Davis. Davis across the court to Humphrey. Humphrey behind the back dribble. Now into Butler. Butler working. He kicks it back up top. Shot clock's down at 20. Still plenty of time. Davis not liking the hand of Hill on him. He gives it off to Butler. Just moving around the perimeter right now, and there's a little bit of a step back 3 for Bowman. Offensive rebound. And number 12, Aaron Henry's fouled, and he'll go to the J. Hodge Ford free throw line.
Yeah, they have Sullivan on Bowman right now, and he's done a solid job whenever he's been the defender on Duke Bowman. But just high energy coming out of the half for Shiloh here, and Henry able to get himself to the line.
Free throw will not fall. One more coming for Aaron Henry. Still couldn't get either one of them. Sullivan with that rebound. They get it up ahead into the front court. Micah Moore has the ball working against Butler. Coming downhill, backing him down now. He'll come back up top. Moore has it again. Crossover, kick out in the corner. Number 4 driving. That's Ashton Morrison. Back up top. Rockman over to Sullivan. Back to Rockman. He'll take a 3. It's good. Shaw Rockman with his 5th point. And they've got the lead again, 27-26.
Yeah, our afternoon window has not disappointed.
Good defense from Hill and company. Rockman got it up ahead to Hill for 2. No, it hasn't, Carson. Twisting and turning, kick out to Humphrey. Humphrey, fade away, it's good. We're getting some offense now.
Yes, they are a little back and forth action. And the Saints responding there, but Little Rock Hall still has the lead.
29-28, full timeout by head coach Jonathan Bullington for the Shiloh Christian Saints. Let's take a quick break.
Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps, Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
We're back at Morrilton. Hashtag us at AR Sports Net. If you like what you're seeing, we've got a great one. Carson is 29-28. We've got a lot of offense happening in the last 2 or 3 minutes of game time here. 1 point lead for Hall, and they've got the ball. Coming downhill is Rockman. There's a whistle before the shot. It's going to be charged to, I believe, number 30, Nick Hopper. It is his first. And they'll say the count. They'll say it was during the shot. So, got the continuation there. First one will not fall for Shaw Rockman.
J. Hodge Ford free throw line. Big part of any championship run is how well you do at the free throw line, and Rockman able to get the second one there.
665 live devices on us right now. We appreciate every one of them. That ball knocked out of bounds off of Little Rock Hall, off of Sullivan. Shiloh with another opportunity to inbound here. Get it into Ryan Davis. Davis got more big size difference with those two. Davis can handle the rock. Does a little bit of everything for the Shiloh Christian team. Bowman trying to back down. They'll say Sullivan was too aggressive.
3 on him, I think, at this point in the game.
Yeah, that's huge. It is his third.
Bowman has done a good job of getting some of these Warriors in foul trouble, especially Sullivan, and now Sullivan's going to have to play probably a little less aggressive than he was.
They're going to call that foul on Hill because he had his hand stretched out forward instead of straight up. That's what got the call. That's going to put Ryan Davis on the J. Hodge Ford free throw line.
Davis, I believe Brad said he's a transfer from Springdale Harbor. He's been a big-time impact player for Shiloh. He and Duke Bowman are really the two dynamic duo of this offense at times.
First free throw is good. It makes it a 30-29 game. Second one will not fall. Hill skies for the rebound. Here comes Little Rock Hall. The Warriors into the front court. Micah Moore setting up the offense. Gets a screen from Hill. Between the leg dribble. Coming downhill. Stops and will kick it out, but we got a foul. Do they get Hopper? Do they get Bowman? Charge to Silas Nance, number 22. Excuse me. Landon Hill with the ball. Trying to drop it into Sullivan. Now he'll go over to Rahman. Rahman left wide open. Bounce pass into number 4, Ashton Morrison. He gets fouled.
Morrison's a really good piece for this Little Rock Hall Warriors team. And he's just, he's a guy that does a lot of stuff that doesn't show up, kind of like Sullivan does, except Sullivan recently has, as he goes to the bench, he's been a guy that they've really relied on to be a scorer for them. Last game, he had a lot of points, and you'll probably remember better than I do the exact number, but
I'd have to pull it up here. I don't have it off the top of my head, but yeah, he had a really good one. Morrison's able to get the second free throw. That foul was charged to Ryan Davis, by the way, his second foul. He's got the ball now. Working against Rahman. Coming downhill is Davis, and they're going to call the blocking foul. Davis back to the line. All fans upset. They thought he was set.
Yeah, that's always a tough call to make. You get somebody going down in the lane, really just full steam ahead like Davis was there, and it's hard to determine whether it was a block or a charge, but that time the referees give him the benefit of the doubt.
That foul charge to Ashton Morrison, his third. Getting some perspiration cleaned up, and here we go. Ready for the free throws for Ryan Davis. Today he is 2 of 4 at the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. Makes the first one. Zaylen Toombs going to check in for Robert Owens. Second one coming here for Ryan Davis. Davis can tie it up if he can get this second one to fall. It's good.
2 big-time shots from Ryan Davis after he missed the back end of that last trip. You can tell he was determined to not do that again.
That's true. Hill with the ball, trying to set up the offense here. Got Rockman on a screen. Rockman's going to roll. Hill keeps it. Drive, tough drive. He gets his own rebound, though. Tips it back in with his left hand. He's getting going again. He had 10 at the break. He's got 14 now. His second field goal of the period with 1:45 to go in the third. Davis working against Rahman. Goes all the way up off the bank and good for Ryan Davis. He's had a big third.
Yeah, they've done their best to take away Duke Bowman, and Davis has been there to pick up the slack. It's been an offensive improvement in the second half for Shiloh.
Kick into the corner. Now back over to Rahman. Landon Hill has the ball. Crossover, going to give it off. There's a long three. It's no good for Zaylen Toombs. The rebound comes away to Shiloh. Here come the Saints. Tied up. We're at the 1 minute mark in period number 3. This team's trying to earn a ticket to the Spa City. Davis kicks it into the corner. Baseline drive. They're going to get the charge. Charge foul called to Silas Nance.
Yeah, another tough call there. And down the stretch here of this third quarter, this is another chance you can create some separation for both teams.
Hall brings the ball into the front court. Micah Moore. 44 seconds left in this third. Jay Sullivan to Yonke. That was a nice high-low action. Yonke's first points.
Now Shiloh can hold for the last shot if they want to.
Yep, shot clock is off, and we've got a timeout called by head coach Jonathan Bullington. 30-second one. Aaron, you got a short one queued up? If not, we'll leave it here. We'll just leave it here. So 35-33, a 2-point game after that big bucket just a moment ago by Yonke. Shiloh Christian, you got about 25 seconds or so here to draw something up. Who you going to? If you're head coach Bullington, who are you telling your team that, what are you doing right now? What are you drawing up?
It's tough because Davis has the hot hand, but Bowman's been your go-to guy all year. And so you have to kind of, I think, play it by ear a little bit and say, you know, here, let's run a play that maybe both of them can get in position to do something. But honestly, if I'm Coach Bullington, I got to go to 14. He's been the guy all year. You got to go back to what you know.
Well, let's see what they do. They get it into Davis off the inbounds. He's got Landon Hill all over him. See if they're going to run a screen up here to help him out. Right now, he's going to get a 5-second call and finally gets a little separation. Not much. He's got to get rid of it. He does right in time. They ran a screen with Bowman. into the hands of Nance. Nance spin move taken away by Yonke. 5 seconds more, running it down, layup. That's not how Shiloh wanted it to go, I promise you that. After 3, Little Rock Hall gets a big last-second bucket off a defensive turnover. 37-33, they have the lead. Let's take a break. We'll be back for the 4th right after this.
UWI Welding Supply. Welding isn't just a business, it's a choice. Locally owned and built for welders who demand the best. From fire retardant safety materials to trusted UTP welding rods, we stock what works for you. Whether you're looking for the brands you know or locally designed specialty items, do it at UWI Welding Supply, because every weld matters.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
All right, we're back here at Morrilton. We have just 8. All right, we're back at Morrilton. We have just 8 minutes left to decide this one. Who's going to the Spa City? Will it be Little Rock Hall or will it be Shiloh Christian? Little Rock Hall has a 4-point lead to start this period, and there's a steal right off the bat. Good hands from Jude Humphrey. Ryan Davis working against Hill. Coming downhill, kicks out in the corner. Silas Nance gives it up to Davis. Now back up tops. Get it in the hands of Bowman. Bowman's going to take a quick 3. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 3. I think they're going to get Yonke on the foul. And we've seen that during the tournament early and often. Probably about the 15th foul 3-point shot we've seen. Somewhere up there in double digits easily.
Yeah, that's a tough call for Little Rock Hall. Bowman, he's their go-to scorer. He's got to get in the scoring column one way or another for Shiloh Christian to come away with this one.
This could open the floodgates for him, seeing these go through. They've done a great job on him so far, not letting him have many opportunities. He's got 2 out of 3 on the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. A third one coming.
Got a $5 donation from Marvin Thompson. Says, enjoys the coverage. Let's go Saints. Thank you, Marvin.
Yeah, we appreciate that. He can't get the last one, so 2 out of 3 for Duke Bowman. And it's 37-35. Scores right. So here we go. We get it down. Yonke down low to Sullivan, and he's up off the glass for 2. And he's fouled. Sullivan with 8. He's trying to match what Duke Bowman, the other 14's doing on the other end.
Sullivan, like we said, he's stepped up in the scoring column big time these last couple of games for Hall.
Gets the end 1. He's got 9. They've got a 5-point lead, 40-35. Hill working against Davis. Now Butler with the ball. Gives it off to number 14, Bowman. And ball's loose, but ran down. Davis with the ball again. He's coming downhill. Got around his man. Little dump off right at the rack. And the timeout from Shiloh Christian head coach Jonathan Bullington right after the make. They'll grant it to him, 40-37. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Since inception, Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Thank you, Aaron. All right, we're back. What do I call whiffed the ball and a 3-point lead? 6:40 mark. Sullivan skips it over the Rockman. Rockman for 3. It's big. Huge bucket.
Big time shot to extend the lead there.
Rockman's having a hot second half. Got 11. We got a foul on the drive by Davis. Foul is on Hill, just his second.
Yeah, they've got a couple that are in a little bit of trouble. Sullivan and Morrison both have 3, I think, but no problem for Hill.
Dumped down and upended. And they're going to say off foul on Hall on Rockman. They count the bucket.
Well, he's going to the line like they did.
I mean, if he's shooting at the line, then they're going to have to count it. Yep. So 43-39 now. Gave him the continuation, Aaron Henry.
Great job by Henry of keeping control of that situation, getting down, getting low, and finishing at the rim.
Can't cash in, though, at the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. I think Shiloh's going to have to get a couple threes to fall at the United Welding Institute three-point line before this one's over. But they've cut it to 4. And on the attack is Little Rock Hall. Rockman hit the big 3 a minute ago. Now they're dropping into Yonke, all 6'8" of them. He's trying to back down, spins back to his right side, and he gets an and 1. Bowman came over for help, and Bowman gets the foul. First on Duke Bowman.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get involved offensively. I mean, you can tell he's a little frustrated right now.
Duke?
Yep.
Can't get the and 1 on either end. So it's going to stay a 6-point game now, 45-39. Davis spinning. Oh, Hill had it. Little bit of a late whistle. Yep. Offense not happy with it. That's going to be the 3rd on Landon Hill. He's picked up 2 quickly here in the last minute or less of gameplay. They'll inbound it to number 45, Aiden Hagan. Hagan trying to dribble handoff to Davis, and there's another foul. Who did they get, Yonke or Hill? I think it's on Yonke. And
no, I think it's a Hill.
If it's Hill, it's his 4th. No, they gave him the Yonke, his 3rd.
Oh, no, it's
Yonke's
4th,
actually.
Yeah, well, they've really got.
So that's huge.
Yeah, they've really got some foul trouble right now. And Shiloh's already in the bonus here with a little over 5.5 left in the 4th.
Hagan, good. Yeah, that's extremely early to be in the bonus. I mean, you're playing a whole quarter in the bonus almost. And Hagan, a good one at the line. He makes both J. Hodge Ford free throws, and it's 45-41. What? Did we get a lane violation?
Looks like it. They're going to take that point
Yeah,
off the
take
board,
the point away from Hagan. So 45-40. Pretend like it didn't happen in the stat sheet. Only made 1. Rockman is looking for Yonke with 4 fouls. Yonke's really working hard. He's going to set a screen now. Micah Moore, kick out to Sullivan for 3. No good. Moore runs it down, knocked loose.
Yeah.
Moore's foot was on the
bounds.
line. That's going to be turnover back to Shiloh Christian.
That's the right call, but regardless, a great hustle by Moore to get down there.
My exact thoughts. So here comes Shiloh Christian. They're going to bring it across the timeline. Ryan Davis with the ball. Gives it off. Trying to find it down low. Some contact. I'm going to say Hall ball. Hagan was looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, honestly, if you're Shiloh, maybe try to use some offensive moves and such to draw some fouls. Not only does it get you to the free throw line, but it's going to help that foul trouble that Little Rock Hall is in.
Yeah, add up more. Hill with the ball. He's going to turn around, give it to Sullivan. Sullivan coming downhill, picks the dribble up, kicks it back out top. Now Micah Moore, he hasn't had a good look in a long time. Rockman coming baseline. Get it down to Sullivan, and Sullivan's hit hard, and Sullivan to the line.
I've been very impressed with Chase Sullivan, and he's a guy that not only is a great scorer, but we talked about a hard rebounder and good defender. He's been on Bowman for a lot of this game, and he's done a very good job.
Yes, he has. He's trying to make this his 11th point, and he will. Chase Sullivan gets both Jay Hodgeford free throws, and it's 47-40, a 7-point lead, one of the biggest leads of the day for Little Rock Hall. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the last 4:37 after this.
Belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind. Offering over 115 undergraduate degree options, both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now. Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
All right, we're back here at Morrilton at the 4A State Tournament, presented by the AAA, presented by Centennial Bank for the AAA. Right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We've had a great game. It's 47-40, but right now Little Rock Hall has gotten the most separation they've had in quite a bit. Shiloh Christian needs a bucket in a bad way. They want to stay in this. Ryan Davis, tough take. And there's a foul.
Yeah, we'll see what they get it on. Yankee was down there.
If it's Yankee, he's out.
It is on Yankee. He's done.
So 6'8" Tristan Yankee ends the night with 4 points, but he's so important to them for rebounds and defensively. He's going to have to go sit down for the rest of the game.
And that immediately changes the size differential. I mean, you can tell. I'm going to bring in Morrison, and he's a talented player in his own right, but he's not. I mean, he's just not 6'8".
Yeah, he's more like closer to 5'8" than 6'8". Probably 5'10", 5'11", coming in for a 6'8". So yeah, you're going from having a lot of size to more small ball. 'Cause right now they've got a pretty small group out there. He'll probably be in the tallest. Him and Sullivan around 6'3", 6'4". Davis can't get the second free throw. 6-point game. Micah Moore, the UALR commitment signee, hasn't got a lot of shooting opportunities. He's a guy that can quiet things if he gets a good look. He'll drum it off to Sullivan. Sullivan, good positioning right in front of the basket. Nice work from Sullivan. He's having a big fourth. 49-41, 8-point lead. Davis, floater, no good. Rebound by Rockman, and they'll say over the back on Shiloh Christian. See who they got him on. Who they got it on. Say number 12, Aaron Henry. Landon Hill is going to inbound it for the Hall Warriors. They're up 8. Time is becoming a factor for Shiloh Christian. They're in a trap now. They're going to speed him up. Hill, can he save it? He can't. Tipped out all the way. Reverse layup for number 22, Silas Nance. He's got 6. So they get a turnover off that little trap action that time.
Nance has stepped up big in this ball game when they needed the most. Good defense, turning into good offense.
Landon Hill's going to take it. Working a screen game with Sullivan. Tried to cross over, got through traffic. Ball comes loose. And then they throw it off. They weren't looking. Off the side of a Saint. Here comes Little Rock Hall. 49-43, 6-point game, under 3 to play. Shiloh wants that opportunity back. Here's a trap. Moore going to find Rockman. They leave him alone for a little bit. Give it back to Moore. Shot clock's down to 8. Moore coming downhill. Tough take. Up and under. Won't fall. But there's an offensive rebound from Rockman. New shot clock. Could have brought it out, but he said, no, sir, I'm going to work. Got a big bucket for his team. And we got a timeout, and it is an 8-point lead again with only 2:20 left. Shiloh Christian in trouble right now. They're going to have to come out and get a bucket off this timeout. Let's take a quick one. We'll be back.
Everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps, Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.
All right, we're back. Little Rock Hall 51, Shiloh Christian 43, 2:20 to go. Shiloh Christian with the ball coming out of that timeout. Let's see what head coach Jonathan Bullington drew up for his team. They really could use a bucket and get some momentum going. They're going to inbound it to the backcourt to Ryan Davis. Davis back across the timeline. Hill's going to pick him up. He's getting a screen from Butler. Now some more screen action up top between Hagan. Coming downhill, he's just bullying his way, and Hill was there, but it goes off of Hill. Hill did a good job defensively. One more opportunity here for Shiloh. They got a new shot clock. Trying to run, but oh, there it is. That's a beautiful play on the inbounds to Aiden Hagan for 2. So they get a bucket like they needed. It's a 6-point game. We're under 2 to play. Little Rock Hall going to be fine with taking 15 to 20 seconds off this shot clock if they'd elect to, and then get going. Moore, he's coming downhill, splits defenders, floater, got the roll. That was big.
Yeah, that might have been the dagger for Hall. They had a really, really good offensive performance here in the fourth quarter so far.
Big bucket. Got a guy like Moore, a senior, playing on the next level next year. Splits 2 defenders. Just came in, didn't rush it. He didn't take one more dribble and get into traffic. He just stopped, floated it, hit the front iron, got the roll. Big time bucket for him. 8-point game again. So Carson, who you drawing up now? You gonna try to get this thing to Duke Bowman, who's been very quiet overall today. He only has 9 points, but he hasn't hit a 3 since period 1.
Yeah, well, they need to get him in rhythm here down the stretch if they're going to I mean, they've got to, find some ways to set a screen or something. Yonke's not in the game anymore, but it hasn't been a problem for Little Rock Hall that Yonke got fouled out there. But I mean, for Shiloh, it's going to take some things going their way for them to win this one.
All right, so Little Rock Hall out of their timeout. They're coming back. Here comes Shiloh Christian. We've got 1 minute, 40 seconds to decide who's going to the Spa City. It's an uphill climb right now for Shiloh Christian. They'll get it into Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis working against Rockman. Comes across the timeline. Trying to get to the cup, and it's going to be loose. Dribbled off of Davis. Turnover, and that hurts Shiloh badly. They're going to have to start getting some fouls going if they don't get a steal quickly. Both teams in the bonus from the rest of the way. Moore gets it ahead to Hill, now Rockman. Back over to Moore. Moore's the guy they want shooting free throws. I guarantee you. Butler's going to fall down. Moore going to work. Up and under and one. And that is definitely the dagger. Micah Moore. Last two possessions, he just helped seal his team going to Hot Springs.
Yes, he did. He's a really, really talented guard. You can see why colleges are interested in him. Been hitting the threes early and then goes in and gets the deuce and the foul.
Thing about Micah Morris, he just never seems to be out of control.
No, he doesn't.
He's just that steady Eddie out there. He's going to hit the open threes. You can never give him, any room for that. And then when he needs to make big buckets and big drives, he makes the right play. He gets by his guy. He knows when to shoot it, not when to get into too much contact at times. Just a really good player. At the J. Hodge Ford free throw line, Micah Moore gets the and one. Not this time. It's going to roll out. 10-point game, 1:11 to go. Shiloh's got to turn the sliders up. They need some threes to fall. Bowman with the ball. He's going to take one. Off the bank, no good. Yep. Offensive rebound by Jude Humphrey. Davis got his man in the air. Now he'll take one over Rockman. It won't go. Batted around. Little Rock Hall ball.
Just too quick there, too quick on the trigger for both of them. They just didn't slow it down and control it enough.
So Hall crossover. Davis is going to go ahead and commit the foul. He's going to put Hill on the line. Landon Hill had a good game overall. He's got 14 points. He had 10 at the break, added 2 more in the third. Hasn't scored yet this fourth, but he's got a chance right now at the J. Hodge Ford free throw line. First one gives his team 11-point lead. Don't go anywhere when this is over. We're going to have Little Rock Hall up here with us. Head coach John Coleman and his players of the game. Second one is going to fall out. Here comes the Saints. That ball's knocked out of bounds off of Shiloh Christian. I'm sorry, I meant off of Little Rock Hall. That one was off of number 4, Ashton Morrison. Get it into Bowman. The Duke of Shiloh needs a bucket. We're going to get a foul, some hand checking on Rockman. One thing that head coach Coleman doesn't want him to do right now is foul and stop the clock, put him on the line. First one from Duke Bowman is good.
Yeah, they've had some missed opportunities at the free throw line that they could have changed this game, but regardless, terrific effort from Little Rock Hall, and really talented teams going to be playing Mills or Magnolia in the state championship.
Moore has it, comes across the timeline, and they're going to finally foul on the foul charge to Aaron Henry, his second, I believe. So it's a 9-point game, 56-47, 31.4 to go. Moore to the line. Moore just missed an and one a moment ago. That was his only free throw take of the day so far. I want to appreciate J. Hodge Ford for sponsoring our free throw line throughout this tournament. They have been first-class sponsors. First free throw is going to roll in. Got one more coming here for Micah Moore. I gave him 11 points.
It feels like he's had a bigger impact than that, though.
Right. Started out the day with those 2 big threes in period 1. Hadn't scored until these last two-point field goals before this 2 free throws that time. And they're going to foul a 3-point shooter. What are you doing? Coach Coleman beside himself right now. Clock is stopped and 3 free throws for Duke Bowman. Bowman is 4 of 5 at the line tonight. I think that's on Hill. I think it's his 4th. It should be his 4th. I never put it on the board. Hill's going to be subbed out. Bringing in Robert Ewens and number 2, Zaylen Toombs.
Yeah, you want your best free throw shooters out there at Little Rock Hall.
I think they subbed him because they found a 3-point shooter too, though. I think that was the main reason that Hill was one of the ones picked to come out. Bowman got that first one. Second one's good. He gets one more. Probably too little too late, but you don't want to add anything to the fire, you know. Next one will roll in for them. Can they get a steal? Michael Moore's got the ball. He's going to get by the first defender and throw it away.
Wow.
It's not over just yet. I mean, it still would take a miracle, but they're flirting with cracking a door open here. Shiloh got to hit a 3 quickly. Bowman with the ball. Step back. Won't fall. Loose. And Shiloh can't pull it back in. It's going to go back to Little Rock Hall. 10.4 now. I wouldn't be shocked if they call off the Dogs. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't either, though. They're going to play hard here. Baseball pass up ahead. Rockman, oop, at the bucket. And that is going to stamp it to Robert Ewens. And they'll knock that one out of bounds at 2.3. So we're going to get one more inbounds here. 60-50. Little Rock Hall played really well. Bowman will take his last 3. It's no good, and that's the game. Little Rock Hall 60. Shiloh Christian Saints 50. Let's take a break. We're going to have our J. Hodge Ford postgame show. We're going to have interviews up here with head coach John Coleman, his players of the game. It's going to be a good time. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back, and we'll give you final stats as well. Getting their Everett ride to the finals ticket in Hot Springs. The team's going to take a picture here. Yonke, all 6'8", going to lay down on the ground for the team photo.
This will help us turn around for the next 2 matches starting at 6 p.m. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
And Little Rock Hall Micah Moore excited right now. They take it over to head coach John Coleman. They're celebrating. We're going to continue to get our our post-game stats together. We're going to take one more break, and we'll get some interviews for you right after this. All right, we're back here at Morrilton here as Little Rock Hall has moved on successfully. Big win over Shiloh Christian. We've got Jay Sullivan up here with me, Micah Moore, and head coach John Coleman. Excited to see y'all up here. Played great out there. How are y'all feeling right now?
Great.
Amazing.
Amazing. Words can't even describe how I feel right now, how the team feels. I mean, we've been working for this since August, or even before August during team camp. So we've been preaching, get to the last game, get to the last game, and we've made it to the last game.
That's been our goal since the start. That was it. Just make it to the last game. Like none of all the before conference and all that, just to prepare, just to make it to the last game. It's been the goal all year.
Got the ticket ride to the final sign up here. You see that up close and personal now. Yeah, y'all played so well out there today. Jace, you ended the night with 13 points. Micah Moore ended the night with 12 points. Y'all right there. Hill had 15, but talk to me about Moore a little bit, Jace, what he did for y'all late in the game as he kind of got downhill, got 2 big-time buckets and got himself to the line for an and-1 opportunity and then got fouled later and got a couple more free throws.
I mean, I don't have words for how much Landon, Micah, our whole team has stepped up when we need them the most.
Yes, sir.
Landon always downhill. I mean, it's just it always happens at the right time. Somebody steps up, and it's just.
I mean, he's big for y'all. Had 15 tonight. He had a big night, and early, I mean, he was really getting going. He had 10 at the break, in a very low-scoring game at break, and was just one of the guys that going to go get a bucket for you. When y'all really need it, he can go get one. Micah had a huge game, 2 threes early in the game, and then late when it was tight and they were really trying to need a stop, he was able to put the team on his back. I feel like Mike is a guy that kind of settles y'all down at times. He's a guy that never seems to get kind of sped up and put you all in a bad situation. He always kind of evens things out, and he definitely showed that tonight. Coach Coleman, huge win over a really good Shiloh team. Tell me kind of what you talked to the team about going into that matchup.
We knew they were going to be very physical. We know that they could shoot the basketball. They like to get out in transition, and I mean our goal was just to try to make everything as difficult as we could. As Micah said, I think a couple nights ago when he was interviewed that we hang our hat on defense, and that was something that we were really. I thought we did a solid job on defense tonight.
Yeah, we actually talked about that quite a bit tonight in the broadcast, and especially around halftime. The defensive performance from both teams, it's just a lot of good players on the court, and have such a low-scoring game was showing you how good the defense was. Yonke, he fouled out late, but he really did a lot of good things on the defensive side. All of them did. That was really fun to see, and it caused Shiloh to have a lot of issues. Bowman was held down to 14 points tonight. Ryan Davis got it going a little bit in the third, but still only had 12 overall. Y'all really limited them. I think they had 2 3-pointers. Maybe, I guess it was 3. Yeah. 3 threes all night. That's a team that can hit 10 on you if you give them an opportunity, but y'all shut it down. So excellent job defensively. You're going to find out who's going to win here in a minute. It's going to be either Magnolia or I'm trying to remember who it is. Mills, that's right. So have y'all played Mills this year?
3 times.
3 times. Right. That's what I thought. So how did it go on the split this year?
We split in conference. They ended up beating us late in the game for the regional championship. But every time we play Mills, it's a war. And if we play Mills or Magnolia, we look forward to both.
Oh yeah. Have y'all played Magnolia this year?
No, sir. But
got them.
We've seen them on multiple occasions.
Oh yeah, good team. Well, Jace and Micah, I'm going to get a couple more of your teammates in here. Congratulations, Guy. Coach Coleman, you can stay in here.
Thank you.
Landon and Tristan.
Good luck, guys. Here comes Landon and Tristan Yonke.
Y'all want this?
I don't know if we might have to move the camera up a little bit here to get Yonke. We got the top of them just barely. All 6'8" of you. And Landon, you're about 6'4", 6'5" at least.
I tell you, hats off to Tristan. He woke up sick this morning.
Oh, wow.
wasn't feeling good the whole day. You know, he gutted through it, and I'm just so proud of him for, you know, giving us what he could. That's a good job, Tristan.
Yeah, he played great defensively, got some big blocks. Ended up with 4 points, but fouled out late there. But what he did on the defensive side was really impressive. Guys, how are y'all feeling right now?
Great. Excited.
Getting to play either Mills or Magnolia in the championship next week at Hot Springs.
Yes, sir.
It's got to be, you know, one of your goals, get to state, obviously, and still got that in front of you. That's got to be pretty great feeling right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all played so well. Landon, you had a great game. You had 10 at the break, and we're really just – Shiloh was playing pretty good defense, but you were able to go out and get your own at times, and they really didn't have an answer when you were able to do that. Talk to me a little bit about how you were – you know, how you kind of got ready for this Shiloh team and what you did to kind of dissect them and get yourself into the scoring column.
You know, listen to Coach Coleman, you know, he's always telling me to drive, you know, make sure I'm aggressive, stay aggressive the whole game, don't take no breaks off, you know, just making sure I'm ready to play hard all the time.
What's it like playing with a guy like Tristan Yonke here that you can just throw it up and you know he's going to be there and flush it at any moment?
It's pretty good. You know, he's very tall person on the court. You really get it to him very easily, you know. Even if they trap, you can cut. You know, he's going to look over them, pass it to you, easy layup.
Yes, sir. Tristan, talk to me a little bit about what it was like out there battling. Coach said you were under the weather a little bit. What was it like, you know, going toe-to-toe with those guys and getting this victory?
It was good. We had a good game plan coming into the game. Followed the text, listened to everything coaches said. Everything worked out the way we wanted it to work out.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, man, y'all played so well. It was really fun to see. The defense was really impressive tonight.
Yes, sir.
And y'all found plenty of offense to get it done at the end for the big victory. Happy to have y'all come up here and interview with us. That's Landon Hill and Tristan Yonke.
Yes, sir.
Coach, got one more on the rest of the season here. No matter who it is, what do y'all got to do to be successful next week at Hot Springs?
Right now, I'm not even thinking about Hot Springs. I'm just so excited that we got there. But to answer your question, still we're gonna go back to get back in the gym. We'll have a solid week of practice and just get ready to go out and have fun. I mean, I want them to just enjoy the whole experience, and for the most part, I think they have been enjoying, just enjoying the process and enjoying the ride. You know, these guys, they want to play college basketball, so the process is very important, and it can't be like a job. It just has to be something that's in them, and so I just want them to enjoy the ride.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great matchup, whoever it is. Speaking of y'all too, well, I got you real quick here. Either one of y'all got some offers? We haven't heard a whole lot. Anything that we can talk about?
Y'all want me to answer that?
Coach Coleman.
Yeah, Coach Coleman, take it.
They both have a lot of interest. Matter of fact, Arkansas Pine Bluff, I know, is offered Tristan, interested in Landon. So I know Arkansas Monticello.
Oh yeah.
Has shown. Well, actually, has offered Landon as well. So yes, we have a lot of interest, and just kind of deciding what would be the best avenue.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that's one thing that we love doing is getting guys like y'all up here, us able to broadcast these games. So more coaches. We've had coaches come up and talk to us and tell us they were able to help them with their scouting and their recruiting, able to watch our games because they're coaching right now. A lot of times they're still playing in the playoffs. So hopefully y'all got seen even more. But it seems like teams are already aware of you and looking at you. But, guys, love having y'all come up here and talk with us. Congratulations to Little Rock Hall. Moving on to the championship next week in Hot Springs. Thank you, Coach Cumming.
Hey, I appreciate you all week. Done a great job. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming up.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. All right, that was Little Rock Hall. Big-time win for the Warriors. Moving on. Going to take on the winner of our nightcap game today between either Magnolia or Little Rock Mills. They said that they'd played Mills 3 times already. They split. Mills got the win in the regional championship. So those teams very familiar with each other, but Magnolia still got their name out there, and that's going to be a big one with Mills. Should be fun. Mills and Blyville was a tough one last night. Magnolia got that big win over Ozark. You see our Sparksman's Garage and Towing bracket of Clarksville. They sponsored our bracket, and it's a beautiful bracket right there in front of you. As Hall moves on with the win over Shiloh Christian. Well, Magnolia and Mills later. We're going to have a big break here. Our next game's going to be at 6 o'clock, and that's going to be the girls' bracket. If you want to pull it up quickly there. There it is. Thank you. It's going to be between the 3 seed, the Southside Southerners, who've been playing amazingly in this tournament, taking on Pulaski Academy and head coach Becky Yarbrough. Pulaski Academy looked great yesterday in their 4-city win. We'll have that one first, and then we'll have that Magnolia and Mills game. It's going to be a great second session today. But for now, we're going to take a break. We'll be back around 5:50, bring you all the action right here from Morrilton on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Proud sponsor of your Shiloh Christian Saints on their road to the Spa City. Harps, Hometown Fresh. Thank you for your support.